Welcome to the channel. Sir EDC here with another review. This time we've got the Doug Ritter Mini RSK MK1-G2, and this is in purple G-Mascus. It's kind of hard to tell on camera, but it is purple. Almost looks a little black. Let me wipe off that pumpkin juice. There we go. So this blade is 20 CV, has a stonewash finish, as you can see right there. And the handles are G10. Nice and grippy. And this is a KnifeWorks exclusive. And it comes in at about $149 on their website. So let's get into the pros and cons of this knife. So first off, it's a really good quality knife, especially for the price. Being able to get 20 CV and well done G10, and basically axis lock style lock. It's called the Able lock from Hogue. For that kind of price, that's a really good price when you compare it to Benchmade. And it comes with a really good pocket clip as well. It's got a deep carry pocket clip, and it is ambidextrous for tip up carry only, not tip down. So another pro about it, I think, is that it's a really beautiful knife. Yeah, I just really like that blade shape, and I think that the purple, black, and I guess gray that's on here just looks really good together. It's really aesthetically pleasing, and it's a very good EDC size. It doesn't take up much space in the pocket. This is about the same size as a mini Griptilian, a Benchmade mini Griptilian. It's just a little bit longer. I've got about medium-sized hands, and I've still got a little bit of room here past my pinky. And even if I use the jimping, still got a little bit of room left. It's a little tight, but if you have large or extra large hands, this knife might not be for you. They do have a larger version of this, which is probably a similar size to the normal Benchmade Griptilian. There's a couple cons about this knife as well, is that it's a little rough on your pocket. There's a spot right here in the middle. I don't know if you can see that texturing. The middle of the handle has the roughest texturing, and underneath the pocket clip, it really rubs your pants, and so it's been tearing up my jeans from that rough texture. I suppose you could take it off and sand it down, just to make it a little softer on your pants, but on this side it doesn't bother. It's just grippy. It's not uncomfortable to hold. It's just when it's being put into my pocket, it is a little rough on the pockets. Another con for this one is it's not really super great at food prep. If you're doing small things, it's fine, but you wouldn't want to really cut anything too big. I tried cutting some tomatoes with this, and it didn't really want to reach all the way across the tomato just because the the blade isn't super long, but it also has this thumb stud right here blocking it. That's another con about this knife that I didn't really particularly like. If you see something like if you compare it to a Benchmade bug out, the thumb stud is pretty much up against the handle, so it's not really in the cutting path. But this one, a lot of knives do this too, where they put the thumb stud further out and it kind of makes this part of your blade unusable. So that's another con about that. Yeah, and if you have big hands, this would not be the knife for you. So if you have medium to small size hands, this knife is great. It's very fun to play with, very, very fidgety, and it feels pretty much just like the Axis lock. But another cool thing that you can do with it is you can actually, let me see if I can do it. Hold on. There we go. It's hard to do it and just trying to keep it in frame. You can shake it open without using the lock or the thumb stud. There we go. It's kind of fun to mess with. But overall, I think it's a really great knife. It just depends on what you're wanting your knife to do. If you just want a small EDC knife, this would be a great knife to pick up because it comes with a great steel, good handles, and a good locking mechanism, nice pocket clip and everything. So if you're wanting, a hard use knife or something more for cutting food often, you might want to either get something with a longer blade or a blade that doesn't have a thumb stud blocking part of it. So overall, it's a great blade. You should pick one up. I like it a lot, and it finds its way in my pocket very often. So if you like the video, like and subscribe for more. Have a great Thanksgiving.